sacred energy exchange. So if we begin to look at that when we exchange money, whether it be in person, whether it be online, whether it be in whatever form, that there's a sacred energy exchange going on. And taking a minute to just acknowledge that this is a sacred relationship that you're engaging with. There is an exchange of money happening for all of the abundance you're receiving, whether it's a service, whether it's food, whether it's gas for your car, whether it's something for your home, whether it's clothes for your children. This is something to be grateful for. So let's begin to look at the way we relate to money and the way we exchange money as sacred encounters, as moments to be present and moments to be open to peace and to repattern the way money is exchanged. So that's a good thing to think about. That's kind of one of our jobs, I think, as money stewards, as birthing the new financial consciousness, is repatterning the way money is exchanged. And I guess that takes us to another level of money consciousness, being mindful, and bringing in a sacred presence to your money exchanges. Not only blessing your own self and your own abundance and being grateful for that, but as you offer your money, offering it in the name of peace, or oneness, or love, or presence, offering it with an energy of the new paradigm, and seeing that that's going to, and knowing that that energy that flows with that exchange will then ripple out and affect changes. Which brings us back to one of the very first points: the shift begins with you. As we each relate to our money in ourselves and then in the way we interact with the world from a conscious place, from a new paradigm place, from a resonance that is serving life and the new paradigm, then we really truly ripple out this shift into the world, and we will start, as we have with many other areas of the spiritual growth movement, see changes occurring. So the financial and monetary systems are calling for us to be conscious. There's one last point that I wanted to bring up, which is new forms of energy exchange. There are people that believe that perhaps our monetary system will have to crumble totally for the new systems to be birthed. I am praying that through our consciousness, through all of us waking up and utilizing money and understanding sacred exchange and being mindful and responsible and present and conscious and open to that we will be able to use the system that has been placed and birth the new system simply and easily and peacefully. Because I think that it's clear that the old systems no longer are working, and that new systems of integrity and transparency and abundance and equality now need to be put into place. So looking at new forms of energy exchange and being open to financial solutions. Finances don't just have to come in terms of money or exchange of numbers in a bank account. Financial solutions can come in terms of exchange of, as we've been talking about, resources, services, assisting, making an agreement with someone. You need something done and they need something done. Let's be open to how we can exchange our gifts with others from a place of consciousness and equality. And I think that brings up the point of equality of energy exchange. Now is the time for us to be courageous enough to know that we are abundant beings, and we are learning how to manifest that and bring that into our lives, to really live that abundant resonance. Not only spiritually, but in all areas of our lives, including our finances. And so bringing in the abundant resonance in our energy exchanges. And so when we're doing business with someone, making sure that both parties feel comfortable with what's being exchanged. They both feel this is an equal and abundant exchange, rather than the old paradigm of perhaps manipulation and fear and a lot of work for very little exchange so a few people can make a lot of money. We ask that that's uplifted. So new forms of energy exchange, and there's a lot of there's a really growing movement around possibly that's going to be local currencies, possibly that's going to be people growing their own food and exchanging food. But I think the key for me around that is coming back to presence, to the self, to opening to what is financial consciousness. How do I relate to money from gratitude, from presence, from peace, from the new paradigm, and then relate and exchange money in my world from that presence. And then I believe together, as we begin to open to these new types of, open to this consciousness, that we will create the new systems based on integrity, based on peace, based on sustainability, based on abundance, and based on honoring all life.